Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this is the house or the brand of Joop or Joop, whichever you want to pronounce it. For me, I think Joop is more appropriate or more correct. So this is the German designer brand from Germany, Wolfgang Joop, I think the name of the founder of this brand, and they've been around for a very long time. But in terms of fragrances, they've been around since 80s, so they are quite well established, well known fragrance brand. But they are underrated. For me, they are quite good. It's what you pay and what you get, especially in terms of price ratio for what you pay and what you get, is very, very good. And they usually are quite on the edge, or quite on the edgy side of perfumery. They're not artistic or anything like that, unusual, no, but they try to be in the realm of, even though they're designer and majority of their fragrances could be used in every day or casually, or even crowd pleasing and people pleaser, but they're a little bit on the edgy side usually. So this one in particular, called Joop Homme Absolute, and this is 120 ml, and this is Eau de Parfum. It came out in 2019, and the perfumer for it is Anthony Mezzudo. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, Anthony Mezzudo, and he's doing a very, very good job in here. The perfume feels very well constructed, is very well blended. Is you know when you put it on the skin, this is thought after. Somebody thought after it to make it, not just somebody who just put it together to make money. So in terms of availability, this one is one of those hit and miss. Sometimes it's quite readily available, and sometimes it just disappears, and for that you need to do your research and see if it's available in your country, and also how much it goes for. I paid under £40 for it. For that price is very, very good, especially what you pay and what you get. It's 120 ml, and also it's Eau de Parfum, and it's good perfumery inside here and good ingredients for the price. In terms of longevity, this is one of those a little bit on the confusing side of longevity, because on materials and t-shirt it goes easily over 10 hours, but on skin, I think because it doesn't have a big projection, you think after a while you can't smell it. So why did I put 5 sprays of it on me and to see how it lasts, how long it lasts? And for me, it lasted at least 6 hours on my skin, but with a tamed and quite a laid back projection. Oh, come on, sorry about that. So overall it is I would say a medium performer. It's not weak, but it's not strong either. So in terms of projection, I got an arm length of projection for almost an hour, and after that slowly subside. And as I said, it's quite tamed, it's quite subdued, and it's quite relaxed. It doesn't push out too much unless you go heavy on the trigger. I put just 5 sprays of it, and that was ample enough for me to smell it. But if you want to go outside and people smelling from the other side of the road, you need to go at least about 10 of it to basically get that oomph. So in terms of longevity and projection, I would say 6 hours of longevity. Let's say 4 to 6 hours of longevity, just to be on the safe side. And in terms of on materials, up to 8 hours or more than 8 hours on materials. So this is how and also with an hour of medium projection. In terms of the season, this is definitely better suited for cooler weather, but you can use it in autumn and spring, but I don't think it's a good idea to use it in summer because it could be a little bit cloying. In terms of age, this is better suited for mature nose, I would say 25 and up, maybe even 30 and up, because the composition, the perfumery, and the profile of this scent is in a way that I don't think a young nose will appreciate it, and for that I think it's better suited for mature nose. Unless you like this kind of fragrances, then it doesn't mean anything. In terms of occasion, this is better suited for going out, for evening, for formal occasion, for special occasion, things like that, because it's quite on the opulent side, but it's one of those ones that you can use it anytime, anywhere you like. So it is quite on the flexible side of things, and it could easily be used as a casual and everyday, even work and things like that, no problem. So it's quite on the Swiss Army knife of things as well. So let me read you the ingredients. I will take it from there. In terms of sex, this is it could be unisex easily, but it leans a little bit on the masculinity side. But if you're a lady and you like this kind of fragrance, again, it doesn't have anything in here to say it's a uber masculine, okay? But it is quite masculine. So in terms of note breakdown, we have the note breakdown is very minimalistic. I get much more than what it says in here, which I'll mention it. So on top we have black pepper, in the mid we have ylang ylang, and in the base we have incense, tonka bean, and vetiver. I get everything in here. The only thing is ylang ylang I don't get that much, just a hint of it. But what I get more than ylang ylang in terms of florals is a big aromaticness, which has come from lavender and also violet leaf. It's a combination of violet leaf and lavender in here, giving a very, very aromatic feel, and is actually very, very beautiful. So I don't know why they don't mention it in here. On top, when it opens up a little of citrus, but not much, just a hint of it, just give it a bit of lift, but it disappears very, very quickly. That's why they don't mention it, but probably is a little bit of bergamot in here. And then it goes straight to heavy hitters like incense, like black pepper, yes, but again, black pepper is not a huge player, just giving it a little bit of that fizziness in the beginning. But what you get mainly is that beautiful aromaticness plus beautiful woodiness, which has come from sandalwood and cedar in here, which again is not mentioned. And the vetiver giving it that little bit of earthy green feel to it. Also the vetiver in here a little bit on the smoky side, so adding it to that smoky side of things. And also the tonka bean. The tonka is one of the biggest player again from beginning to the end, giving it that sweetness, giving it that nuttiness, giving it that earthiness. And also there are some spicy elements which is not mentioned in here, which I get some cinnamon, and also I get some little bit of clove in here, so which is not mentioned again in here, giving it again another facet, another dimension to this beautiful fragrance. Overall it's very well done. It's quite dark as the colors suggest, yes, but it's not uber dark. It's not like Encre Noir by Lalique. That one is a super dark, that one is a super gothic. This one is a medium darkness, I would say around 5 to 6. If Lalique is 10 in terms of Lalique Encre Noir is 10 in terms of darkness, this is around 5 to 6. So it is dark, but it's not uber dark. In terms of sweetness, it is on the, again, medium sweetness. From 0 to 10 being the sweetest, around 6. So again, it's a moderate, it's not too sweet, but it's well constructed and everything works together very well in here. The incense is again another big player, but again it's not a uber player. And also there is another thing which is not mentioned in here, which is an amber accord. It's a big amber accord in here, which giving it that beautiful ambery, deep resinous, thick amber in here, which is very, very well done. Again, for the price is surprisingly good. So overall what I get is yes, a big amber. It's spicy, it's very warm, it's dark, it's smoky, it's very woody, is floral, but the floral mainly are aromaticness, like lavender and violet leaf, and it's quite sweet but not overly sweet, and little bit of balsamic feel to it overall, little bit of licorice feel as well, little bit of balsamic, licorice, and little bit of tiny bit of leathery feel to it as well. So as I said, it's quite a complex fragrance for what you pay and what you get, but it's not a huge player, it's not a huge projector, and that is quite a shame, because if it was a massive projector it would have been a beautiful fragrance, this one. But if you like it subdued, if you like it relaxed, if you like it close to your skin, if you like it like a small bubble around you, this is a very well done fragrance. Many people don't like too loud fragrances that are too loud for them, and this is one of them. It's not too loud, so it's just quite personal, quite close to you. But again, when they approach you, they will smell you if they approach your small bubble or personal space. And also when you move around, you will leave a trail as well if you put a few good sprays of it. So overall, I highly recommend it. I absolutely enjoyed it. Very well done, very good perfumery in here. But overall, it's not for everybody. There are two things you have to remember, three things. One is this is quite mature. Two, this is quite on the classical side of things. Three, this is for people who don't mind fragrances to be subtle and closer to their skin. So if you agree with these three, then this is a very good fragrance. Also, it's quite dark, it's quite spicy, it's smoky, it's woody, it's ambery, it's incensey, it's just layers and layers of good perfumery in here. I absolutely enjoyed it. I think one of the best Joop out there. Definitely, it's very underrated. I think the majority of people which they don't go for this is because of the performance. I'm a performance person as well. I love my perfumes to perform, to give me a big bubble, big cloud, big trail, big projection, and all these things. But from time to time, when I smell something and it doesn't have that, even though I like it to be stronger, I appreciate it for what it is. So this is one of those things that you have to appreciate it for the smell, for the perfumery, and for the ingredients, not for the performance. Performance is medium to okay to medium. Okay, all right guys, so if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They are amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems. If you want to purchase one of my own perfumes, yes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. They call the scent of Persia because the ingredients all come from my country, Iran, Persia. We've been making perfumes and perfume oils for more than 5,000 years. So we know a few things about them, and the ingredients are one of the best ingredients in the world, if not the best, and we don't make that much of it, unfortunately. It's just a small amount. It's good enough for inside the country and few places, but we don't have a big share of the market, unfortunately, anymore, and that makes it very niche and small, edgy ingredients. So I mix them together to come up with beautiful perfumes. There are 18 of them in my lineup. Each of them are completely different from each other, and they are very unique. You cannot find them anywhere else. They are very artistic, very unique, very mesmerizingly beautiful, and very mysterious. 100% natural, amazing value for money, and ultra beast mode, but you need to live in United Kingdom in order to purchase them. I leave them in the link as well. Thank you very much, and I see you later. Bye.